back to my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth. I am standing in the middle of my homeschool room. I know it is very late to be making a homeschool room tour video, but a lot of stuff has been going on, and I was just really overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. And so something kind of had to be put on the back burner. I have not made content in a long time. This is going to be kind of a tour of our new homeschool space that we have. We just moved to a new house a couple months ago. So finally everything is done. Before I get started, hit the like and subscribe button and let me show you where we do our homeschool. Okay everyone, we're gonna be starting right here, like on my steps. So when you walk up the steps, this is kind of like the great room, the bonus room, whatever you want to call it. It was a media room when we moved in, but I decided this would be a perfect place for our homeschool, so that's what I did with it. Okay, so this is going to be the beginning right here, and then like we'll walk around the room, but this is kind of the first space that we have. It's my whiteboard. So this is where I usually have their chore charts over here. I am updating them right now, that's why they're not up. But then under here I have their scrap paper, markers, eraser, whiteboard cleaner, pack of wipes. Y'all, you cannot have enough wipes. I love wipes for all matters of cleaning. I have these learning wrap-ups in here. These are state capitals because we are learning those this year. Here's their addition, multiplication, division and subtraction back there. I've got all kinds of like, oh my goodness, stuff in here. So it's kind of like not a junk drawer, but just a whatever kind of drawer at the moment. So this is a United States puzzle that we got. Here's like a light, like a tracing pad that like lights up and you can trace under it. And then I've got some sticker books and some tracing pads in there. Down here, I've got markers, colored pencils, crayons. Down here, puzzles and tangrams. I have a few different sets just because throughout some of the math programs that we've used, I have quite a collection of tangrams. And then down here, just some more puzzles. We have our trash can over here. And then this is kind of where I keep my games over there and over here. I'm not really going to go through each one of them, but I'll kind of just pause here for a second. You can kind of look at some of the titles of the games that we have. These down here are Melissa and Doug floor puzzles. That's actually a Ravensburg puzzle, but so that's what these are. And then down here in these bins, I've got more like drawing books and doodling books in there. In this one, I've got some counting elephants and then some activity boards. This is actually from Lakeshore Teaching. They sell like teacher stuff. I got this when my son was little, so that's almost 11 years old. And then these are some fraction magnets, and then a little like magnetic board there. This is where their computers go. There's only one right now, but there's supposed to be two. I wonder where the other one is. And then here's my construction paper. In this bin here, we have just a whole bunch of preschool activities that my daughter is currently using. She knows, like, if I tell her to go get something, she knows where it is at this point. So we have these cute little octopus boards, and they're uppercase and lowercase, and then I just have wow, it's a mess in here. She has cards that correspond, uppercase and lowercase letter cards, and then the buttons she puts on there as she's going through them. I've got a Hot Dots Junior. Someone gave that to us. We haven't used it yet. And then these are some like number cards that she likes to kind of play with. And then these are like tracing letters. They're wiped clean, so she goes and she does that often as well. Over here, this one is our sequencing beads, like Melissa and Doug one. You put the rods in there, and then these tell you like the pattern, and then you make it with the colored beads. Over on this one, also an activity book that was given to us from Learning Resources, and this is letters and like pictures, and then you use these tiles to kind of do that, and there's other questions in there that you can answer. This was also given to us. It is a magnetic wooden like fishing set, and so it has these 2 rods and then all of these tally stick that you can count with, and then 1 through 20, and then your operations here. And the fish have little magnets on top so you can go fishing. She absolutely loves that activity. Here is our Light Bright. It's kind of just always there. We have colored cardstock, white cardstock, and blank notebook paper. Here is my favorite sharpener of all time. These are geography binders, science binders, extra binders over here. This one has all of my Usborne Wipe Clean books in it. I've got, as you can see, quite a few. And then these are just pages that I printed off of the internet for my daughter to practice like lines. Here's her name, numbers, letters, and shapes. This is the learning palette. I've talked about this many times. That's there for them to use. And then I've got our remotes right there. That switch kind of just stays there. Our globe up here, some fake flowers, and a folded flag for my father. Here is the other collection of games that I have. We have played all of these games. They're all really fun, but we do kind of have our favorites. But again, I will make a different video on all of that. In this one here, I have the Gravity Maze, Circuit Maze, and Laser Maze. These are all for my son. He's like super good at all of those, and so those are just for him. Over here, I've got some more independent like logic games. This one is not independent. You have to have 2 people for that, but this one's really fun. And then these, and then just a bunch of different like little sets from Think Fun. And then here's a leaf matching set on the dot. That one is really fun. And here's another Cookies game. So that's what I have in that bin. And anytime where they are not like working on something, they are able to come over to any of these bins and get stuff out. This bin is like card games and games that have like, they don't have like a box, right? And so this one's super fun. We just played that the other night, but we have all kinds of different games in here, like little tins, and then all of our Uno. We have like 3 things of Uno. Who needs 3 things of Uno? I don't know. But my kids love Uno, so we keep buying different versions. So that's all that is right there. And then here's the subwoofer for the TV, and then over here is just like a little bucket of like blankets in case the kids get cold. Here's my nugget. We made some dragonflies. We studied about dragonflies in science. A little sign that we made. It's really dark. You can't really see it. I'm so sorry. And then sun catchers with tissue paper and contact paper. That was a really fun craft. It has sharks on it because we learned about sharks also. Over here in the corner is, this is kind of like all of my stuff. So I have tripod for the cameras. These are, what's in here? Oh, drawing paper, my pouches for my laminator. This is like nice paper for like letters that I really want to like, you know, make an impression with. And then extra folders down here, extra notebooks. Here, more notebooks. Can't have too many notebooks, can you? These are some boards. We use those a lot. This is curriculum and drawing supplies. We are doing an online art class, and so right now we are in the drawing portion of that class. So here are all of our pencils, our erasers. This is our kind of like, this is where I put it to hide it because the kids like to play with these kneaded erasers and then they just get all gross. These are not things I have started yet with my youngest. I kind of put them in there so she doesn't like draw on them and wreck them basically. In this one, I have all of our holiday themed stuff. So like here's Halloween bingo. We do like a Halloween cakewalk every year. This is my Thanksgiving bag. Same thing. And then I have like some Christmas stuff here, but that's where I keep all of that stuff. The next one up is just kind of like random things. So here is some photo paper. Here is my user manual for my computer. Sheet protectors. And then on the very top, I feel so silly that I have to put my printer paper in here, right? But like, I have to do that because my kids will like just get this for drawing, even though I have a scrap paper bin, and they'll waste all of it. So I had to put it up there. This is our monthly budget that we use. Here is just kind of some teacher materials. These are my children's writing folders. I keep all of their writing assignments in here. This is arts and crafts. We've done a few of those. And then here's like logic puzzles for kids. These are all of our read alouds this year. We have read already all of these, and then these are the ones we have yet to read. We are doing the answers books from Master Books from Answers in Genesis, that company. They made some, these are actually really, really interesting. I cannot recommend them enough. We have our science book, geography. This is my son's answer key for his math, and then their next levels of Explode the Code. These are our geography books over here. Passport to America and Children's Atlas. Over here is kind of my section, just things that are important to me. My awesome printer. This is all like teacher stuff. I mean, like, I have my 3-hole punch in there. I've got my extra calendar stuff in there. I've got cords in there. I've got extra ink in there. It's like all teacher stuff. All teacher stuff also. Here is my desk. I guess I just have to show you this. Like, so here's my mouse, right? And it makes like colors on the outside. And then my keyboard just died, so I had to get another one. Look! It glows in the dark and it's different colors, and with this button you can like change it, right? Okay. Don't tell me that's awesome. Or don't tell me that's not awesome, because it totally is. So, that's my desk. As you can see, I have one long desk for all of my children. I've actually wanted to do this for quite some time, but I have never had quite the space to do it. This was the absolute perfect wall. It's just massive. I mean, this wall is so big, right? So they each have their own little set of drawers. They each have their own little set of like pencils and stuff. But anyway, this is my youngest daughter, so she keeps just, goodness, a collection of things in here. And I am not like crazy about having them keep their drawers neat as long as they can find what they need and there's not stuff like pouring out. I'm okay with it. Each person has their own little cup of scissors, glue sticks, and pencils. And then I made each person like a little, I guess, school supplies holders. You have markers, colored pencils, and crayons. Here is our calendar. And then some verses, my Be Creative sign. Again, their cup stuff. And then this is my son's. He's got his math stuff up here. This is kind of his like reading journal and his nature journal. Down here, computer stuff, language arts, and his Bible stuff. He has a Star Wars pillow here. So I have one on my desk, or on my chair. It's a Harry Potter one. But a good friend of ours, her daughter, had to make these for school. And she made all of my children one and me, but my girls have theirs on their bed. But I just love that. It's so cute. So that's my son's desk. This is my daughter's desk. Again, crayons, markers, colored pencils, her cup. In her drawers, she has her whiteboard. This is her Bible stuff and her headphones. Language arts. Math and nature notebook. And then all of her independent work down here. This is her, we go to a Bible study on Wednesday mornings, and so her Bible is in here as well as her workbook for that Bible study. So that's where that goes. And then here's our makeshift baby gate, because my son is now on the move, and so that's where that goes until we can get an actual gate. This is where all of my, goodness gracious, like my extra supplies go in this closet, right? It's full to the top. So on the door, I have my hot glue gun. These are painting shirts, painting supplies, painting supplies. Down here, this is a science experiment kit I got at the homeschool conference. I will do a video on this. A big thing of stickers, my laminator. This is just a whole random box of just stuff. So there's like tissues, stamps, brown paper bags. There's some plastic cups in there. I think there's some styrofoam bowls in there. These are just like boxes, and then some brown paper. They're old math boxes from The Good and the Beautiful. Some books that a friend gave me, some stamps, a tape measure because, you know, who knows when you're going to need those. Some counting blocks that my daughter likes to play with here. And then this we had on, this used to be their old, like, supplies cubby thing. But since we got those, the ones on their desk, this is kind of just extra. Up here is all their glue, all their watercolors, a massive thing of cotton balls, pencils, pastels, extra colored pencils, extra crayons, extra markers. This is a little art kit that we got from a friend. Here is glue sticks and black paper. Up here in this corner is all of my Cricut vinyl, and then acrylic paint, all of this stuff, all of that stuff, all of that stuff. This one is balloons, felt. This one is nothing but tissue paper for crafts. This I bought at Hobby Lobby at the beginning of the school year. It was on sale. Whole bunch of acrylic paints. It's actually a super good deal. In here I've got googly eyes, yarn, brass fasteners, buttons, a bunch of stuff in there, like my craft stuff. And then this is nothing but pipe cleaners. I've got my cutter up there, my slides and microscope up here. In this box, I have my Cricut. Up here, I have my like big things of acrylic paint. So that is my like homeschool supplies closet. Yep, that's that. And then I guess really like that's it. This is our ball that just kind of hangs around. But I have these colors on here. My son loves to go and touch them, and he can he took them off of the wall, so I had to put contact paper over all of that. But that is kind of his little area at the moment. But yeah, so this is my homeschool room. This is new over here too. With our scientific experiments, I had to introduce the scientific method. So we printed those off. So this is our homeschool room for this year. It has been very functional for us so far. We have not changed a whole lot about it since we set up and started working. So this is our homeschool room. All right, you guys, thank you so much for walking around my homeschool room with us. I love my homeschool room. It is exactly what we need for this season of our life. It's big, and that means my 9-month-old can just crawl to his little heart's content, and there's so many things to distract him. We have done a very good job at baby-proofing kind of the things down here on the bottom that he can reach. He likes to get at the paper because it's colorful and it's right there at his eye level. And so we do have to kind of keep a watchful eye out for that. But other than that, he is really good with the space. We have a really good flow in here, and it is working out really well for us so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I will start making more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!